I would like everybody to look to your right, look to your left. How would you feel if I told you that you're a lot closer to the person next to you than you actually think? By close, I don't mean physically, but genetically. Hi, my name is Rafael Machuca, and you are all my family. Scientifically speaking, geneticists tells us that every single person on Earth is at the least 58 cousins with everybody else on Earth. It kind of has to be that way. Think of it like this. You have 2 biological parents, 4 biological grandparents, and 8 biological great-grandparents. It keeps doubling. Well, if you follow your family tree all the way back to the time of the ancient Romans, 64 generations ago, that tree would need 1 quintillion separate individuals, which is larger than the amount of people who have ever existed. In this point in time, we live in a diverse world, where we're living in the majority of people are more open-minded than before. We find interest in no specific race or ethnicity when coming together. This might be hard to believe, but this has brought us closer than ever before. I have learned theories, and has led us back to our past ancestors. So I have done numerous hours of research, so that's why I'm credible to this topic. Through this information I would like to deliver to you today, I would like for you to keep an open mind and realize that we are all family. By being closer to each other, we might think so to get to know each other, it could be by characteristics. So characteristics actually bring us together a lot closer. So I will first inform you about how we can all relate to each other, and then I will continue to elaborate on the theories I have researched, and I hope to open your mind on this matter. So, first off, have you guys ever heard of the small world paradigm? Have you ever ran into someone unexpected and said, haha, small world? Well, there's actual science behind this. According to the 6 degrees of separation model by scientist Stephen Warren's research on 2011, everybody is connected with everybody by only 6 degrees. So I know him, but you know him, you know him, you know him, you know him. So we're kind of all connected, if that makes sense. So one example on this is actually the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. Kevin Bacon is an actor, as you guys all know. You guys have probably seen him in movies. The 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, actually, according to this theory research on 2015, according to this theory, any actor in any movie could be connected to Kevin Bacon through no more than 6 actors. So this is kind of connecting to our connection as humans, I guess. Now, when it comes to the separation between you or the small world paradigm, there's a high chance that there might only be 5 or 6 degrees separation between you and me. Now that I've talked about the separation model, let me literally begin to connect our links together. So, as Bill Bryson once said and stated in the article of America of 2014, you couldn't be here without a little incest. Actually, quite a lot of incest. If you guys don't know what incest is, I'm not going to get too deep into the topic, but it's actually related to when there's common family member has a kid together. So sort of, like I said, there's separations, there's generations that go back, but you really don't know you're related to this person. So by saying this, I mentioned that there's a saying that mentions that if you are actually currently dating or married to someone that is from your own country and of your own ethnicity, there's 1 in 5 chance that the 2 of you share a common family member fewer than 10 generations ago. So that's a little scary, I guess, but I mean, it's normal. Although this might seem hard to believe, let me continue to explain the specific and the scientific evidence found by the most recent researchers. Our society is becoming more and more mobile, so our most common recent ancestors becoming more recent. Mathematical models are now showing us that everybody on Earth was connected to a person alive as early as 300 BC who was related to everybody on Earth today. So I have talked about the history with our ancestors. Now I will elaborate to talk about the counter arguments that come with these theories. People believe that all humans are different, and don't get me wrong, I was the same way before doing this research. Some people might say that within the culture, the percentage of the people in a relationship with different ethnicities is really rare. But when really looking at it, to be exact, our past ancestors have changed their family trees, and there is no such thing as a perfect family tree. So through time, we have stumbled upon people who we find similar characteristics, when we find interest, and when we come together, we just let life take the job. So now let me explain to you the recent DNA findings so we could clear up the doubt in the room. According to the latest DNA findings found in 2011 by scientist Bill Walter, we are related to one woman in South Africa, making us closer than ever before. Others might say that there's a parallel path to evolution, perhaps 50,000 years separating the species. Look at the light bulb, look at the telephone, look at the car. It goes on and on. It's the same with humans. So, now just to wrap things up, being alive in this world, being part of this diverse society that we live in today, it makes sense that we have some sort of connection towards one another. So, I have told you about the relationships with our past ancestors and how it can lead to us, our society today. So, my question is, should we all start calling each other brothers and sisters or cousins or aunts? Maybe we should just keep it the way it is today. Maybe you'll get lucky enough to end up with someone just like you. I mean, we are related. Thank you.